Hey, Brandon, you know, with altcoins, they are growing at a compounded rate of 55% per year for the last 5 years. So when something grows at 55% per year, you have to understand something. It has an 80 vol metric, which basically means there's a fancy way of saying regarding the volatility of the formula. If your thing drops 90%, you are still only half of the S&P 500 growth rate. You got to think about what that means. You've dropped 90 freaking percent, man. Remember, the S&P 500 is growing at around 8 to 10% per year. So if you're growing at 55% and then you have a minus 90% swing down, what's that? You're around 5% per year. But you got to think about that, man, what that means. You literally think about that. An asset was 10x overvalued. And when it reverts back down in that bear market, you're still growing at half the stock market. That is wild. That's to show you, like, you can't look at a price quote in crypto in its 3.5 year dog shit period and really conclude anything. You can't. I know everybody tries to, and I know everybody wants to, but they are fooled by randomness a lot more than they think. They're looking at one coin or one chain that went up, and they're like, oh, well, Gotti G, you know what's happening here, friends? There seems to be like this type of amazing product market fit that's going to last forever here. So that's why I'm just letting you know right now, that's the wrong conclusion to make. And it's not just me talking. It is from literally 14 years. I've just go through crypto for past 14 years. You make that conclusion every time. You either sell your bags too early or you basically fumble something, okay? You can't conclude a Bitcoin euphoria run year from the Bitcoin halving year. So you can't measure 2013 by how coins did in 2012. You can't measure 2017 by how they did in 2016. You can't. Same thing in last bull market. 2021, we already know, right? Things like Axie Infinity and Luna and Phantom and Cardano, Hex and a lot of these, right? What they had done, remember Hex for day one adoption amplifiers in the Bitcoin halving year of 2020 was dog shit still. Pretty much dog shit. You're only up like a few X's from the day one adoption amplifier. It was only from that bottom measurement they looked amazing. So I think it's going to happen again. I think that's happened 3 out of 3 times. So now we're going to walk into 2025. I think measuring 2025 coins, when we're all done, by looking at what happened in 2024 in terms of like saying, oh, it was Solana. Oh, everybody is doing these farming airdrop stuff. All these layer 2 governance trash, right? I think that's going to be the wrong conclusion to make, I think. But that's just me. You know, it could be wrong. So we'll see.